on a crazy college football day today.
Listen,
football doesn't stop. They don't sleep, dude.
We hit on it early because obviously that's what leads the show. LSU not only hired their defensive line coach, who's from your alma mater, right? Who has Bo Davis, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bo Davis has the support and the backing of all of these former Marcus Spears, all these guys who know him personally. Obviously, he's one of the hottest names out there in the coaching world. He was a high priority for LSU. Go out and get him. They spend the money to go get him. I think that's a huge get. And then that's followed up with even bigger news and Nick Saban retiring. So a lot of conversation.
It was a huge get because he was huge and he cut his teeth here as well.
No doubt.
So that's, he was here at the beginning of the Saban thing. And
he's got a kid here, right? Has kids in high school here?
I think he's at Southeastern.
Yeah.
Southeastern. Or
obviously,
college, that's right.
Very, very, very well revered here. And obviously people respect what he's done over his career as well.
And it's a good feather in the cap for LSU to still see that Pete Jenkins was on the radio earlier, who coached the D-line kind of from the fourth week on, I believe. And he was talking about Bo Davis. He talked to him last night because Bo called Pete for counsel as if he should take the job or not. And he was like, look, I know you're just like me. When we cut you open, you bleed purple and gold. And for that to still mean something, that's what LSU's calling card still is.
No
Whether
doubt.
you like it or not, if you've been here, if you've come to LSU, if you played for LSU, that doesn't leave you. And so for LSU to be able to go and get a Bo Davis, I don't care what the number is on the contract. It's big. But to be able to still have the conversation, why would he leave Texas? They were just in the college football playoff, no offense.
Yeah.
But that's such a huge get, and it's because of the Louisiana ties and everything that LSU still means to guys that haven't been here in 20 years.
And, obviously you've had some guys leave, right, on the defensive line.
Always come back.
But you have a lot of talent there. Now, young talent, moldable talent, right? Mm-hmm. Guys who you want him there to develop. I mean, McKinley coming in from Acadiana is a 5-star. You have extremely talented guys that are there on the front four right now. And to bring this guy in to be able to go and develop those guys and get the most out of those guys. Now, obviously, Mason Smith declared. He may be gone for good. Who knows? But there is an opportunity for him to say –
pull back in.
Exactly. There's an opportunity for him to say, oh, hold on. Look, I'm not a scout. I'm not doing this grading. I would have to imagine he did not get a first-round grade. I have to imagine that. Maybe potentially if he goes and tests well, but
Go ahead.
I would have to imagine these teams aren't going to be able to just go out there and say, hey, you know what, we're going to take you in the first round because of your pure talent. You've got to be able to show them something, right? He's been hurt, he's coming off injury, didn't have an outstanding year. Not saying anything bad about his ability. But, maybe he got a second, third round, or maybe he thinks, okay, I'm going to go out there, or maybe he doesn't have his grade yet, right? Because, they go out, he declares, and maybe he gets his grade, and they say, hey, you're a third rounder. You go have a good test, and you have a good thing, maybe, into the second round. I think if he comes back and he develops under Bo Davis, he could be a bona fide first rounder, right? And, health is an issue, and you talked about that yesterday. We were texting about it. Is does he trust that he's going to be able to stay healthy, or does he want to maximize his ability to go to the NFL right now, even if that means getting drafted a couple rounds, 2 or 3 rounds later than he maybe should have?